Yo, hey Dylan.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yo. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just, working the gains, as they call it.
Oh, okay. Yo, dude, you're not gonna like this, man. Dude, they made another video about you.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, dude, there's like 3 of them today.
What did he say?
I don't know, I didn't really watch them, they were just...
Well, how many subscribers does he have?
Subscribers? Well, one of them had like 10,000.
10? 10? No, dude, 10,000, that's it?
Yeah, he just made it on his phone, sitting in his car in the dark.
Oh my god, dude, I have to see this. He only has 10,000 subscribers. 10? 10,000? That's it? He's making... what about me? Been doing it for over 2 years? Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna get back to working out, dude.
I got a date later, dude. Like 4 girls are coming over. I don't know, some sorority wants to hang out with the Rideshare Hub. I said whatever. Cruise by if you want.
Well, there was another one too, actually.
Oh, really? How many subscribers does he have?
That one had like 3,000 subscribers.
3? No, dude, you're joking.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude, I got 3,000 in like my first month of making videos. 3? 3,000! That's it! Oh my god. Holy crap, dude. He's also just filming inside of his car on his phone. What, they live in their cars? Dude, I feel bad, dude. Dude, I can't, dude. Oh my god, I can't even watch that. Oh my god, no, don't show me this. Yo, dude, you are hilarious, dude. Oh my god, yo. I can't believe that. 10,000, 3,000? Wow, dude, thank you for that laugh, bro. Alright, dude, I got finished working out, dude. The girls are coming over. 10,001, 10,003, 10,500.
Well, did you also hear that the governor of California, Governor Gavin Newsom, signed Assembly Bill 5 that reclassifies gig workers as employees?
Oh yeah. Uber already said they didn't really care. They're just gonna keep doing what they're doing.
You should definitely talk to your audience about it. They probably want to hear your thoughts.
Ah, do I have to? Fine, I guess I'll share more rideshare news.
Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. Hope you guys liked that little intro. So today's video, I am going over Assembly Bill 5. If you guys haven't heard yet, I'll get into all of it, go over everything. This is the Rideshare Hub. Thank you so much. Please destroy the like button, give the video a big thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video on my channel. If you haven't heard, I'm gonna get into it. There is a lot going on in California for Uber and for Lyft drivers, and yes, I am a driver for Uber and Lyft, despite what you guys might have heard on the internet. Just because a couple of old guys sitting in their car in the dark told you something, doesn't mean it's true. So today's video, I am going to talk about everything going on. There is a lot to cover. There's a lot going on. I'm gonna try to keep this video short as possible. But basically in California, the government is trying to reclassify all of gig workers as employees, taking them from the current 1099 model into employment on W-2. However, Uber has already said that they are not reclassifying its drivers. They're not reclassifying us. They're keeping drivers as independent contractors because they said the bill doesn't apply to them. But Uber and Lyft have already spent a lot of money, along with DoorDash, $90 million to keep this bill from passing. They really did not want this bill to pass, but it just did. Just is now a law. We've been waiting for months for this thing to pass because the California Assembly wrote this bill. They modified a Supreme Court case that took place last year and to include all of gig workers in California, and then the pass had to go through the Senate. And now today, the governor just signed it. We were all waiting on Governor Gavin Newsom. Uber even encouraged us to call Governor Gavin Newsom and tell him that we don't want this bill to pass if you're an Uber and a Lyft driver, to protect flexibility, driver flexibility. But I'm gonna get into all of that, so sit back, relax, and yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see here, California Governor Gavin Newsom signs gig worker bill AB5 into law. I do have a couple articles out. I'm gonna keep this super brief, don't worry, and very informational. So as you can see, that is Governor Gavin Newsom today signed into law gig worker protections bill AB5. This comes shortly after AB5 passed in the California State Assembly and Senate. Today, this is what he says, guys. Oh no, this is what Lorena said. She said, "Today we are disrupting the status quo and taking a bold step forward to rebuild our middle class and reshape the future of gig workers as we know it. As one of the strongest economies in the world, California is now setting the global standard for worker protections for other states and countries to follow." Despite what you might think, this has huge implications for our economy in the country, for the United States. Absolutely huge implications, and I do not mean that lightly. What I mean by that is that now all gig workers, everybody who works pretty much on 1099, people who are doing these gig apps, will now have protections, will now have access to protections, as long as these companies, Uber already said they're not gonna do it, but for the most part, these companies now need to provide all of their contract workers, as long as they pass the ABC test that is in this bill, with benefits, medical benefits, the right to unionize, a set wage, is reclassifying the entire pay structure for gig workers. And yes, I would argue that this bill would also apply to rideshare drivers. I'm just gonna say it. That's my opinion. I don't know, obviously Uber doesn't want to, but this has huge implications. And Lorena Gonzalez, the writer of this bill, even said that, she's proud that this is making, this is making our country stand out and building up our economy. So again, you may disagree or not agree. I'm just sharing my opinion. I could be wrong, like this could be horrible, and then I don't know, maybe in a year, whatever, maybe it'll change. But this is just what's going on. I'm just telling you guys what's going on. AB5 will help to ensure gig economy workers are entitled to the minimum wage, here we go, workers' compensation, and other benefits by requiring employers to apply the ABC test. The bill first introduced in 2018, ruling established in Dynamics. In that case, the court applied the ABC test and decided Dynamics wrongfully classified its workers as independent contractors. According to the ABC test, does it say it here, or should I open this? I can open this really quickly. In order for a hiring entity to legally classify workers as an independent contractor, it must prove the worker is free from the control and direction of the hiring entity. So, does Uber and Lyft provide that? Is the worker free from the control and direction of the hiring entity? I could see both sides, If you're a new driver or like a very part-time driver, you might say, "Oh yeah, I can sign up, sign on whenever I want." However, this is where it gets tricky when you start looking at full-time drivers. Do they have full freedom and control? I could see a good argument for a full-time driver saying, "Well, they put up surge and I have to follow the surge. There's peak hours. There's times when I have to drive, pretty much have to drive. If I want to make a full-time income as a full-time driver, I have to drive during a certain time frame and also at a certain place." So that's the question here. Where does Uber and Lyft drivers fall into that category? Perform outside this, and then also, guys, this is another part of the ABC test. Do Uber and Lyft drivers perform work outside the scope of the entity's business and is regularly engaged as an independently established trade, occupation, or business of the same nature of the work performed? Are Uber and Lyft drivers performing work inside or outside the scope of the entity's business? Like, basically, if you guys saw my video a couple days ago, I would think that was last week, where Uber came out and said, drivers are not core to our business. We are more than just a taxi company. So Uber now, like I'm saying, even now, we will continue to advocate for a compromise agreement. Tony West, Uber's chief legal officer, did say that that drivers do not fall into that category. That's Lorena Gonzalez right there. If you guys haven't heard, there's been a bunch of strikes, a bunch of, well, I guess protests. This is huge, huge news. Every single media outlet is covering it. There he is there. The hard-fought bill may one day give full employee status to workers engaged in the gig economy, spearheaded by companies like Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash, has finally been signed into law. Here it is, guys. Let's read it really quickly, and then we can end the video. We'll end it right here. Assembly Bill 5. This is today, right? Yep, this is today. This is Office of the Governor. To members of the California Assembly, Assembly Bill 5 is a landmark legislation for workers and our economy. It will help reduce worker misclassification, workers being wrongly classified as independent contractors rather than employees, which erodes basic worker protections like the minimum wage, paid sick days, and health insurance benefits. The hollowing out of our middle class has been 40 years in the making, and the need to create lasting economic security for our workforce demands action. Assembly Bill 5 is an important step, and next step is creating pathways for more workers to form a union, collectively bargain to earn more, and have a stronger voice at work, all while preserving flexibility and innovation. In this spirit, I will convene leaders from the legislature, the labor movement, and the business community to support innovation and a more inclusive economy by stepping in where the federal government has fallen short in granting workers excluded from the National Labor Relations Act the right to organize and collectively bargain. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I seriously have chills on my arm. That is powerful. Today is history. Governor Gavin Newsom just made history in California. And I would not be surprised if the rest of the country also adopts this, because this is just a state law, but I would not be surprised if this starts moving into other states as well. I will keep you all updated. Let me know your thoughts down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Let's have a civil discussion. No name calling. I know this is YouTube, but for once, let's try to be civil and get your voice heard. I want to hear your voice. Let me hear your thoughts. If you're in California, what do you think? If you're not in California, I want to hear your thoughts as well. Again, my name is Dylan. Thank you for watching today's video. Please leave a thumbs up on this video. I really do appreciate it. And subscribe if you want to see more videos when I do post about rideshare and the gig economy. I will be updating you all as soon as any more updates happen on this bill, what Uber and Lyft decide to do, how to treat its employees. Wow, I'm already saying it, employees. How they decide to classify their drivers. If we're moving into employee status, what that will look like. I will keep you all updated, so subscribe so you don't miss those. Thank you all for watching. I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys.